chapter 6, square and square root. So our first topic will be what is a square number and what is a non-square number. So once this video is over, you should be able to know which is a square number and which is not a square number. So let's start. So if you see here 4, 9, 25 and 64. So what is so special about these numbers? So if we look into these numbers, so 4, to obtain 4, we can multiply 2 into 2. So 2 is multiplied 2 times. To get 3, we have to multiply 3 into 3. To get 25, we need 5 into 5. And 8 into 8 is 64. So here you can observe that 2 is coming 2 times. Similarly, 3 is coming 3 times, 2 times. And 5 is also coming 2 times. So 8 is coming 2 times. So here the numbers are multiplying with the same number and then we get a number. So this number is a square number. So 4 is a square number, 9 is a square number, 25 is a square number and 64 is a square number. Now let's see the definition of a square number. All numbers that can be expressed as product of the number with itself. Product of the number with itself. What do we mean by this statement? Product of the number with itself. So we know that 4 is a square number because if we multiply 2 with 2, we get 4. So 2 is multiplied with itself. So product of the number with itself. So we are multiplying a number with itself to get a number, and 4 is a square number, and it can also be written as 2 square. That means 2 is multiplied with itself. So now let's see some of the examples. So as we know, when 1 is multiplied 2 times, we get 1. So 2 into 2 is equal to 4. Similarly, 3 into 3 is 9. 4 into 4 is 16. 5 into 5 is 25. And here you can see that all these numbers are multiplying with the same number. 2 is multiplying with 2, 9 is multiplying with 9, 7 is multiplying with 7. So that is why 1, 4, 9, 16, 25 and all these numbers are called square numbers. So 64 is a square number because it can be obtained by multiplying 8 into 8. Similarly, if we take another example, 36. So 36 is also a square number because we multiply 6 into 6. So 6 is multiplied 2 times to get 36. So now we need to understand what is a non-square number. So it should be very simple. Like 6. 6 is a non-square number because 3 into 2 is 6. So 3 is not coming 2 times and 2 is also not coming 2 times. So 3 is coming once and 2 is coming once. So 3 to the 6. So this is a non-square number. 15 is also a non-square number because 5 into 3. So 5 is not repeating and 3 is also not repeating. Similarly, 30 is also a non-square number because one number is 6, another number is 5. And 48 is also a non-square number. Now just summarize all these things. So 6, 15 and 30 and 48 are the non-square numbers. So now summarize the topic. What is a square number and what are the non-square numbers? So 2 into 2, 4 is a square number, 9 is a square number, 25 is a square number, 64 is a square number, and these are non-square numbers. So if we see a difference between these two, here the numbers are multiplying with itself. Whereas if we see here, the numbers are not multiplying with itself. The number is multiplying with other number. So 3 is multiplied with 2. 5 is multiplied with 3. So that's why all these type of numbers are called non-square numbers. And these type of numbers are called square numbers.